So my name's Evan Cook. I've been at Airtasker for about 3 months now. I started as a product manager, so I spend a lot of time driving the direction for the global team and making sure that we are prioritizing the most important tasks to get done in order to be able to launch the site in the UK, being legally compliant, and making sure that technically our product holds together when we get over there. Stay open-minded, be prepared to be challenged a little bit, as well as demonstrate that you can collaborate effectively. All the best ideas are born out of a collection of people getting together and really nutting some things out. So I think that's probably one of the most important things to I suppose, be aware of or stick with. I think the best way to sum it up is probably to say that it's a lot of fun. Everyone here is really lighthearted and happy to have a bit of a laugh. Occasionally it's at my expense, but I guess that's okay. But there's still a strong sense that we've got a job to do, and there are things that we want to achieve. Every Monday Tim runs us through what the numbers are and tries to set a direction for that week. And we really sort of try and do our best to keep up the pace with him as much as we can. Yeah, so in my team there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other people. I feel like I should know that off the top of my head. I think the core of what Airtasker is doing is reasonably unique, particularly in Australia. I can't think of many other companies in Australia that try to offer a marketplace type ecosystem, especially a raw marketplace type ecosystem for their customer base. It's really not somewhere where people are employed. And I think that unique angle actually provides a lot of opportunity for, I suppose, interesting inspiration to come in and drive some of our key metrics in a direction that we're keen for. So I think for us it's a bit more difficult because it's not super directly customer facing. A lot of what we're doing, switching between regions, is actually pretty bonkers. And we're following the footsteps of a lot of big companies like Uber and Airbnb, who have managed to become really successful tackling these launching overseas type problems. So every day the way that we try and implement a way of changing languages dynamically through the app, or when we're trying to sort of reset the way that we display those billing addresses. It sounds kind of mundane, but there's a lot that is stuck into the back end of that. And so, whether we call those fields from the back end and just sort of render it on the front end, or whether we sort of park a bit of a local configuration file in the apps up front. Each platform sort of has its own challenges, and with those we kind of have to adapt our back end and our platform to be able to sort of, I suppose, overcome those challenges.